What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Aja Wasim, and I'm partnering with Tag Management for something special we have for you guys. It's a new segment called Tag Talk, where we tag your favorite athlete in, get to know the scoop, get to know a little bit about them, and try to bring a full picture to their life on and off the field. Today, we have a very special guest, a five-star athlete named Kaden. Round of applause. Woo!
Thank you. Thank you.
I feel like
Appreciate it.
that's the best I can do for you. You really deserve a whole round of applause, but you only got me. I hope that was enough. So, how
Thank
are
you.
you doing
Thank you.
today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. Did school start already for you guys or no?
It did. We started on Friday, so it's our third day now. Yeah, it's Tuesday.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
something a little different. I ain't
it
never hear about
is.
no Friday starts. I guess I don't know, getting out the way. Well, how
Yep.
do you like the school so far?
I mean, just going through. I mean, everything is great. I love my classes so far. So I love the teachers. Everybody's cool. So I'm liking it.
Okay, so perfect. I don't want to hold anybody up too long. Let's go ahead and get into it and get to understand who you are, more so off the field right now. So, first off, I just want you to tell the audience a little bit about yourself, and how you grew up, what influenced you to play football, etc.
Yeah. My name's Kaden Henderson. Class 2027 linebacker. I grew. I'm originally from Orlando, Florida. I have a sister.
True.
She goes to she goes to American in DC.
Okay.
I have both parents in my house. My dad's name is Randy. My mom's name is Desiree. They both do really well. So that's really it. But I mean, growing up, I feel like I started playing basketball first, to be honest. And then, I mean, I'm originally from Lake Nona, so everybody always played football. Everybody played it. It was literally like everybody played everything, you know what I mean? And then I remember just playing flag football. I really got me started. And then I remember, I think you started at 6U. And then I remember I skipped a year of flag to start playing tackle because I was always like pretty big. And then I just started falling in love with football from there.
Okay, so you talk about flag being your influence. Was there anybody at home that influenced your love for football or kept it going?
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like my parents really just wanted. It was really I was young, so I mean, my nobody in my family really played football. I mean, in my like the family of four, so my dad never played football. My mom, she was a cheerleader, but you know what I'm saying. I
Okay.
guess that counts a little bit.
A
But my
little
sister,
bit,
she played
yeah.
soccer. Yeah, so I mean, nobody really played football. So I feel like when I started playing football, it was different for them. But I mean, it's just really whatever I wanted to do, and they just supported me.
Well, I'm glad that you had a good like family unit, because I think
Absolutely.
that's very important. So I kind of want to delve off into your environment at home and like how that shaped you, not on the field but off the field. How did your family shape the man you were off the field?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like my parents, my sister, they all impacted the young man I am now today. I mean, just showing me values, showing me things outside of football. You know what I'm saying? The things that are just like life. You know what I mean? So I just feel like my parents, they just distill things that are really just just bigger things really than football. I feel like my dad had like recruiting wise. I feel like football wise too. I think he had like the biggest impact on me. Really, just I feel like he's put in so many things for me. You know what I mean? Just investing so much time, money, things like that with training, all that. And I feel like they're all been supported with this whole recruiting journey. You know what I mean? So yeah, it
So
was
what
great.
are some of those values that you've learned from your dad or from your mom or even from your sister? Because I'm my brother's biggest influence, if we're being honest. So what are some
For
of those
sure.
things?
I would just say being hard working, determined person, you know what I mean? Just working for everything you really want to have, you know what I mean? Don't let anybody give you anything, just work for it and then, everything else will come after that.
Wow. Okay. So obviously that's a lesson that you carry onto the field as well. What do you
Absolutely.
think are the connections between your character and your values off the field and your values on the field?
I would say really just being. I feel like I'm just a good person. I'm a good guy. I feel like my parents just raised me the right way. So I just really that too. Really just on the field, off the field. Like I'm a captain of my team. I've been a captain since the early my sophomore year. Like
Really?
anybody would tell you, like
Mm.
yeah. I feel like that's definitely different. But I mean, everybody would say like I'm just a hardworking guy, good guy. You know what I mean? I don't talk too much, but I just feel like I just stay by my business. That's really what my parents, what I'm saying, like trained me to do. Growing up like that.
Mhm. And that's a blessing because, like you said, it helped you to excel off
Absolutely.
on the field as well. And I think a lot of times, a lot of athletes they don't focus on their off the field as much,
Hmm.
and they don't realize that it translates. So I'm glad that you highlighted that. So let's get
Absolutely.
into your school life. So I know that you go to Jesuit High School. What made you choose that school, and what has it been like both academically and athletically?
Yeah, so I feel like when I was going into high school, it was between a couple high schools. I was between Tampa Catholic, Wharton, and then really just after one of the head coach for Wharton ended up going to college. So it was really just between Tampa Catholic and Jesuit. And I mean, my parents asked me like, "What do you want to do?" I really didn't know. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Honestly, I did want to go to Tampa Catholic because there was
Yeah.
females, but I just, but there was females, but my dad was just telling me that all the things that are bigger than that was going to be in the
Mhm.
future. So I feel like me and him just really had that talk, and I feel like after that I knew it was easily going to be Jesuit, and I feel like that was the best decision I definitely made. I feel like it's impacting the young man I am today.
Mhm.
Just being a hardworking person, just academically too. I feel like it's very vigorous, but it's going to get me ready for college. So I think that's one of the biggest things.
It's always the women for you athletes. It always is. Well, I'm
He
glad that your dad was able to steer you on a
did
narrow
steer me in the
path.
right way.
I hope you know that in college it gets worse. So there will be even more females. Hopefully, you're able to
Yeah,
stay on that
tunnel
narrow path.
tunnel tunnel vision.
Yeah, tunnel
Yeah.
vision, please. Okay, so speaking of that, how do you now balance school, training, and just your social life as a student now?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I feel like just keeping your priorities straight. I mean, I feel like everything, education always comes first. So just getting my homework out the way every single day, if that's before school. Just really after anything like that, really just really knowing what I have, just my priorities. So definitely it comes school, football, then really anything else after that. So yeah.
Yeah, I definitely feel you. I'm trying to learn it a little bit more. I'm studying for law school. Um, don't be doing it first. I'll say that. But I go to FAM, so it's a little more distractions. If you
It
think that
is.
Tampa Catholic School was the distractions, you ain't never seen FAMU. So,
I've been
okay.
there a couple times. It's different.
You have? Is your mom an
I
alum or is your dad an alum? Or
No, I actually my family is really from Daytona, so they all went to
okay,
Bethune
okay,
Cookman. So I always
okay.
been at the classic games. So yeah,
Oh, okay, okay. So you seen the vibes. You seen us rattlers
I
how
seen
we
everything.
get down.
I
Okay.
seen.
You were on the worst side of things, but you got to see you got to see it, I guess. So, oh, we lost them. So we currently lost them just a tad bit. So I guess while we're doing that, we can watch some of his film while he's getting back on. Can my producer please make that full screen? Thank you. Can
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. We lost you for a little bit. We was just watching some of your
Ooh.
film, actually.
Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. So
Yeah.
I didn't miss too much. So we're all
No,
good.
you actually didn't miss anything. So you're good. Well, I think we got the gist, producer. Let's get back to Kaden, the main. So now we're going to pivot because we just seen the type of player that you are. Pretty
Yep.
physical, pretty fast, if I say so myself. Pretty good. Not
Thank
better
you.
than me, but not everybody can be Asia Wasim. So specifically for you, because you didn't know this
Okay.
about me. Well, I played flag football. So I was actually a
Okay.
6-star recruit. Which is something that they give out to only the best.
Okay.
You'll be there one day. Actually, you
One day.
won't, but
I will. I
so
will.
because you're a 5-star, I want to know what schools have reached out to you, and you don't have to give me the whole list because from what I'm hearing, they're heavily interested in you.
Yeah.
Just give me maybe top 3, top 5, and yeah.
I would say all the big Florida schools, so Florida, Miami, Florida State, LSU,
Mm-hmm.
Oregon, Ohio State, Notre Dame. Those are just some of the schools off my mind. There's definitely
Yeah,
more, but I'm not trying to leave anybody out. But there's definitely
yeah, yeah. So, do you have any specific ones that you got your eye on, or no?
more. I would say those. I'll say like those six. I definitely have a closer eye on. I'm starting to narrow my list down pretty soon. So yeah, those are
Mm-hmm.
probably the biggest ones.
So I know that you said obviously the Florida schools have reached out to you. Is staying close to home something that's important to you, or are you more so looking for the best opportunity?
Absolutely. I think I'm just looking for the best opportunity. I think I have to look
Mhm.
from a wider like aspect of it. Just thinking out the best opportunity I can have. Just that's education,
Yeah,
football, really everything after that, life after football. So all things like that definitely come into
yeah,
take.
because family's always going to be there. I mean, your family ain't going to
Absolutely,
switch
yeah,
up, so you'll
for
be able to
sure.
see them. They'll be able to come visit you. It's not like even if you go to somewhere like FSU, it's not like your family's going to be there every
Yeah,
day.
every day.
So yeah, I definitely agree. So do you see yourself committing early, or are you planning to take your time with the process?
Definitely take my time. I mean, I think how I'm going by it right now is just whenever the time feels right. You know what I mean? So just whenever
Yeah,
I feel like I know to pull the trigger, I'm gonna pull the trigger. But right now, I'm really just taking
yeah,
my time, and I just feel like whenever the time's right, the time's right.
yeah. I see that cross. Are you
Yeah,
religious?
I am. I'm
Okay.
Catholic.
Okay. So how important is God in your decision that you're making? If you could just express that.
Yeah, absolutely. I go to a Catholic school too, so that's definitely why I chose Jesuit too. I mean, I feel
Hmm.
like just growing up, always being in the Catholic Church, just praying every single day, praying the rosaries, things like that every single day, but just praying to God, and I feel like He's gonna lead me to the right path.
And even
I know
beyond
He is.
praying to God, the discipline that you have to be a Christian is one that
Absolutely,
takes immense strength. So I imagine that can obviously transfer onto the field as well, that
for
discipline.
sure, absolutely.
So I'm glad that you have that foundation.
Thank you.
So what college players or NFL players do you study or model your game after?
Uh,
Sorry, we having technical difficulties. Somebody who I model after. Some may say I look like Megan Thee Stallion. I agree. Definitely, particularly in other areas. I also. Oh, sorry. So you're back. You're good. You're good.
I'm sorry. People keep calling me. I'm sorry. My
Yes,
phone's on silent, and I just
your
keep
phone need to
getting
be on
calls.
D&D.
It is on D and
It
D.
need to be on a strong D&D, not the little fake D&D
Yeah,
that you get
I don't know how
punched
to do that.
on.
I don't know how to
Yeah,
do that
you
yet.
got to get into that. You're gonna have to know how to do that when you get to college too. So
Gotcha.
I'll show you after. But so
No.
yeah.
So I think I model my game after. I would say Fred Warner, Harold Perkins,
Hmm.
really just those linebackers and just those hard hitting guys like Derwin James too. Just really all those type of guys. I would definitely say Brian Burns too is definitely a guy I look up to.
Yeah, hopefully one day, prayerfully, there's gonna be a young kid who says that they model their game after you. So I
That's the
think
goal.
that's the
Hopefully,
goal. Like, and maybe I'll be around in this broadcast game to be able to interview them, and they say, and I'm like, that was actually my first interview. Like,
crazy.
and who knows if this does occur, I'm gonna clip this up. I'm gonna clip it up and I'm gonna put it in there because that would be
Gotcha.
crazy. But
I will.
anything else, I don't want to hold you for too much longer because clearly you a busy guy and clearly you a popular guy, so I ain't trying to hold you up. Is there anybody that you want to shout out? Any closing words that you want to say? Anything, that you want to get off your chest?
Really, I also want to say thank you again to my parents, my family. They just been doing great through this
Yeah,
whole. They've been great this whole
that was my
process.
spirit.
It really just, and I just was really just, what I'm saying, just thank God too. Just all glory to God. At the end of the day, I feel like without God, none of this would happen. So I'm just blessed to be in this position.
Blessed you are, and I'm blessed to even have you here. So I cannot thank you enough for
Thank
even
you,
coming here
thank you.
and being able to share thoughts with me. You are so well spoken and clearly raised right, which I think is something that a lot of people don't have in this era. And I think that your outside qualities beyond football are going to be those things that make you stand out. And I do want to give you applause
Thank you.
because it's very easy to, as God says, follow the wider path versus the narrow path. It seems as
For
though
sure.
you're on that narrow path, and I can't say enough how blessed you're going to be because of that. So stay
Thank
strong on your faith, stay strong on your discipline, and again, I'm grateful. And that was it for Tag Talks. Okay, Tag, you're it. You feel me? I don't know. I'm gonna come up with a catchy slogan next week.
you.
But thank you guys so much
Got
for
to.
watching, and it's a wrap. Adios.
Thank you.
There we go. Bow. Thank you, producer.